Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm Ben, that bearded guy, and this week we're talking all about the Amazon Alexa Show 8 and Dot. So, before we get started, let's roll that intro. Hey, that's my line. No, it isn't. It's mine. Shut up. No, you shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Ladies, let's just get through the intro, shall we?
She started it. He likes me more. No, he doesn't. I'm his favorite. You're about as useful as Siri. I wish I was a toaster.
Let's just roll intro.
It's not even a real beard.
So if you've never heard of these devices before, then God knows where you've been for the last few years, because they've been around for around about 4 or 5 years now. First launched in the United States, now they've come across to the UK, and they come in various different forms. So on my left here, this is called the Echo Show 8. On the right, which is actually your left, is called the Dot. Now these devices essentially do the same thing, and Alexa, as soon as I say it, they both light up and they'll start doing things. Now that could be something as simple as controlling the lights in your house, right through to playing music or films. The obvious difference between the two is the Show 8 here has a built-in screen and camera. On the Dots just here, you don't have that feature. It is a lot cheaper, it's a lot smaller, but it still performs the majority of the tasks associated with the devices. So the purpose of this video is to introduce you to the Alexa range. Neither of them lit up then. They must be getting wise to it. Introduce you to the range and also go through some of the important functions and features and some of the little bits of fun that you can have with the devices. So like any smart home system, these devices can be used to automate your lights, your vacuum cleaner, things like bins, CCTV cameras. It controls it all. While some devices might work natively with Alexa, others will require external ways of controlling them, and that's normally in the form of smart plugs. You can pick these up in various places, and essentially they just control the on and off power when you trigger it via these devices. So let's go through my list of 8 things I love about the Alexa. Number 1 is that you can set routines. So if, for example, you walk in the house and you say, "I'm home," then you can trigger that word or that phrase to set off lights, set off sequences, whatever you want. Likewise, you can program the rest of your house to react as you say or do things. So for example, I've set my lights on various automated modes, whereby I can say either by room, by floor, or any other trigger words that I set in the Alexa app. Then that controls all the light systems. One benefit of the Show rather than the Dot is that it has the screen, so I, for example, have cameras located in my house and I can ask Alexa to show me those cameras live feed. Hugely helpful if you have a baby, you can use it as a baby monitor, or if you want to use it for home security purposes as well. Next on the list is the Amazon Music. So essentially, if you have a subscription to Amazon Music or even Spotify, then you can just simply ask them to play you a specific song, and they will. If, like me, you like to sing along when no one's around, and you can't remember the lyrics, then the Show does benefit from displaying the lyrics of the song whilst it plays.
We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love. I need only you here with me.
So the next feature I quite like is the ability to make announcements. So if you have multiple Alexa devices positioned around the house, you can either broadcast text to speech, where Alexa will say it for you, or you can simply ask it to record your message and broadcast it everywhere. I'm sure you would have seen it on the advert. It's a nice little handy thing to have. Another feature that I quite like about it is the ability for it to learn new skills. So you simply download new skills or enable new skills from the Alexa App Store. There's a few little handy ones. There's some nice little trivia games if you like playing pop quiz or TV quizzes, things like that. But it's not a massive array, so you won't be bowled over by it. She can also tell the difference between different people, and you do that by training her using your voice by reading a predetermined script, and then if there's multiple people using the devices in the house, then she knows exactly who you are. Now I say she doesn't necessarily have to be a she, because you can change the activation word. She doesn't have to be called Alexa, springs to life. You can call her Mr. Spock, you can call her Holly, you can call her Bixby, Siri, whatever you want to call her, and she'll wake to that word. Jumping back over quickly to the music side of things, of course they are both speaker systems, but what you can do if you have multiple Alexa devices is you can pair them together and say play everywhere, which means that they'll play exactly the same song at exactly the same time wherever there's an Alexa device. Really good if you're running around the house cleaning or moving around a lot, then it means that your favourite song will continue to play throughout. Now I've completely lost count what number we're on, but it doesn't matter. One of the other features that I quite like about it is the ability to use it as a digital photo frame, and that's only available on the Show 5 and Show 8. This is the Show 8. So if you have a lot of family photos that you want to display on rotation continuously as a wallpaper, then you can simply upload them to Amazon Photos and then select it on the Alexa device. Now that's just a very quick jaunt through the system. I don't want to say her name because she'll keep on activating. There's two of them together, they'll continue fighting. So I'm going to cover a bit more in a few future videos of some of the functions, features, the good, the benefits, the disbenefits, everything about them. So if you have any specific questions or there's a feature you want to see or know about, then let me know in the comments just below. Also, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if you get one for Christmas, what's your favourite function feature, something that I've missed maybe, and I can mention it in a future video.